Oh my God, like my camera, I accidentally turned it off, so I'm gonna have to try to stitch this together. But my children, they they do the wildest things. And when I'm not paying attention, I accidentally hit the stop button when I'm meaning to pause the video. Oh, the enemy don't want certain things to come out, you guys. Okay. So there's a veil of illusion that has been over many people. And there's a unknowing, like, how do I put this? Example. Example. Some people take the Bible literally, and that was the traditional way of interpretation, literally. But I feel like, because I felt like this very occultic type energy, that you have a very esoteric knowledge of things. You understand the language of symbolism, and you are able to bring spirituality to the aspect of standardize. I don't know what the word is, you guys. Religion. I'm trying not to say a word that'll be offensive, because, you know, different people have different belief systems. Everybody's not going to be where you are. But I feel like that's exactly it. You had this, you came here with this knowledge, and you were like shining this beam of light. But you had to work through your feelings, and you had to work through your fears to do so, to illuminate that path for others. And now it's saying, hey, illuminate yourself about you. Like, you need to realize who you are, how you got here, why are you here. Like, this is like, let's see what's under here. Reveal what needs to be seen. It needs to be seen who you are. I feel like this energy is going to bring about you being in the forefront, being like in a spotlight or some sort. Maybe that's a strong word. Maybe it gives you the wrong idea that, I mean, you're going to be famous or anything. And maybe you may very well be a star. But what I'm saying is that last quarter moon in Scorpio, what needs to be revealed? Yeah, like I was seeing right here with this new moon in Scorpio, that there's an illusion, a heavy illusion that was placed on the minds of the people. And this is like, you're one of those people who broke out of the illusion, or one of the first people in your family to break out of that illusion. Capricorn energy, double Capricorn energy here that I didn't even notice. Double Capricorn energy right here. Double Capricorn energy. This is like, Capricorn represents the devil in tarot, but it also represents someone who's a very hard worker, and someone who can be very obsessive. It represents someone who's very obsessive. So, and then so does Scorpio. Scorpios can't have a tendency to be very obsessive. And we got double Scorpio energy here. I'm sure it's something up under there. I don't want to go anywhere right now. I want to focus on this. Men unleashing the kind. This is okay. Focus on you. You know, like, shine the light on yourself, because what you need to do is come into the fullness of who you are and your role here in your existence here on this plane of, you know, on this planet, in this dimension. And you need to really get really grounded in that energy. You need to get really grounded in that energy of who you are and your significance here. Be real. Yeah. Speak your world into being. I feel like that's what you're able to do. You are a very powerful manifester. But also you're someone who, this eclipse energy is going to illuminate like who you are. It's going to bring it to light, your soul purpose. You're going to get in more alignment with your soul purpose. And this is not going to be about, there's some readings that I've done where the universe is aligning other people with you to help you. No, this universe is aligning you with you, or aligning you with your twin flame, because there's a Gemini energy here, and that eclipse is in Gemini, and twin flames are being aligned. So still unifying and putting you in alignment with your own soul. It's saying the same thing. It's with this like fixating and focusing on something what needs to be seen. So there are some things that's going to be coming to light. And there we go with this Aries energy, and it's very day-like war energy, masculine energy, solar energy. And then we have this lunar energy, which is very feminine, nighttime, dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul and illumination. And then, so this is going to bring the twins together. Okay, so there are some twins. There are a lot of twins that are going to be coming into union around the energy of this eclipse. I can't deny that I see that. Because divine feminine is needing to, and I saw it this way before, divine feminine is needing to get back to her purest form and unleash her kindest self, get back into her feminine energy, where she was when the masculine found her. When the masculine found you, remember the person you were, because this retrograde is here too. You can't deny that it's retrograde that began in Gemini is here too. And it's saying speak your world into being. And you see right here at the beginning of these cards, we got this sacred geometry here, and we got it here too. This one right here is the solar plexus, and then this one right here, I think it's like the throat chakra. Speak with kindness. Speak the positive world into being. Speak your positive world into being. Speak positively your manifestation. Like divine feminine, you might have gotten a little callous, a little harsh, a little rough, a little discontent. You've been doing a lot of warring, and you had to work through those feelings. You might be feeling some anger that you're having to release, or some emotion that you didn't express, and you feel like you need to release those things, and you need to forgive yourself. Yes, some of you need to forgive yourself for giving up. You gave up, or you were about to give up. You need to forgive yourself for that, because this energy is coming back around to speak your word into being, and powerful change is taking place. The bigger picture was always to bring you back to yourself, to your original self. Remember the state of being that you were in when you began your spiritual awakening. Remember the state of being, the kind of person you was when you first met your twin flame. And that energy, that masculine energy is coming back. He's leaving the past behind, and he's wanting you to do the same thing, and he wants to start over with a new energy. I do feel like with this be real energy, you went out of your dream world into a more logical world while he went into the dream. Like, you stopped believing and start looking at things practically with this Capricorn energy. And you start obsessively looking at the logic and saying, this don't even look right. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you started ruminating in your head that I made this up. I made up this whole connection. Am I the karmic? Did I make this up? You started that. And at that time, he was like, could it possibly be that this is real? Could it possibly be that this is my soulmate? This is the love of my life? Could it possibly be that my dreams have come true? Could it possibly be that there's an answer to my question that I've asked? Could it possibly be that it is time for me to leave my past behind me and walk into my future? You're both being real and different. You flip-flop what is real to you. And that's why they're telling you to speak your word into existence, and they want you to do so with kindness and working through your feelings. And what needs to be seen is he needs to see you, and you need to see him, and you need to see you, and he needs to see him. What needs to be seen? See if we can clarify it, because this is a lot of me talking. What cards we gonna use? Just saw a glimpse of a deck of cards to use. Oh, sleepy. Yeah, I just broke open this deck of cards and I said what needs to be seen. What needs to be seen is you need to imagine, you need to, get in that energy, that you're blessed, What if I'm blessed? What if this is my blessing? And then she needs to come out of that negative energy, release all that anger and stuff, and she needs to go back to being that lighthouse, that beacon. Because the masculine, you need to go in and meditate, because they're both looking for each other. Turn on the light, I'm looking for you. And that's her shining her light. And this person going within and doing some meditation where they may have not ever shown any form, I'm going to show y'all something. Any form of spirituality. This masculine energy is going within. Double Capricorn energy, by the way. You guys are karmically attached. And we got these twin energy here. And you see this Aquarian? He's the water bearer. He came to the water. He take me to the water. I'm sorry. And he's coming and he's got this little cistern where he's filling up with emotion, with water. He's being real. He's acknowledging his emotions. He's acknowledging his feelings. He's acknowledging the depth of this connection. And while he's doing that, he's like in a meditative state, or you're in a meditative state. But either way, that beacon is being shined and you guys are connecting. And I want you to see this blessed energy and this imagined energy. So where was I? What was you trying to show me, Most High? Oh, it's the same colors. Hold on. Let me scoop this up. And it's time to face the truth. What needs to be seen is something that will only happen once in a blue moon, believing in the impossible and going deeper. What needs to be seen is that this masculine energy is going deeper and is believing the impossible and imagining a life with you and expecting that this is going to be something that he can manifest. Just expect powerful change. Meanwhile, the feminine energy is needing to unleash her kindest self, assess the situation. She felt like, nothing is going to come of this situation. Maybe she walked away. Or maybe she said she's giving up on this. But also, maybe she's giving up on this negative mindset, because it's saying release your kindest self. And she's working through her feelings and looking at the bigger picture. All this needed to happen. And that she's seeing it as a blessing. Now, we got the observer here. And we got peace. Observer here, and we got peace. The spirit is just telling you to watch. Observe the changes that are taking place and be at peace. I feel like they're both going to be at peace, because there's a change that's taking place within them both that's making them feel more confident than ever in this connection, and more confident than ever in themselves. And it's like this radical change of self-love. Because this connection is blessed, and it is going to be all that you imagine. The universe wants you to know, to expect that to be so. But also, outside of the twin flame connection, this powerful change that's taking place within you is going to bring you to a place of peace, so that you can balance your life out to accomplish your goals. Closing out and leaving behind things that you never thought you could do. Leaving that poverty mindset away in the past. Because we got here exchanging gifts. Unfinished symphony. It's not over yet. Universe still has things that it wants to give you, but also exchanging gifts. I feel like you and your twin are going to be exchanging spiritual gifts here. Where you might be strong at, they may be weak. Where you may be weak, they may be stronger. And that's why I'm feeling like this energy is shifted, where the divine feminine had always been the one who was more imaginative and etheric and emotional. But now the masculine is tapping into that energy, and the masculine energy was always more materially inclined and logical and saying, hey, if I don't have this right, then I can't do that. And I feel like what we've been seeing over the course of these past couple months with the feminine energy, focusing more on herself, focusing more on her self-love, her stability, her financial life, focusing more on her physical world, focusing more on her family, when your loved ones are safe, and working through her fears. And she's actually been working on this balancing spirituality and practicality. And, maybe she even gave up and thought, hey, the masculine is never going to see things from my perspective, and she just accepted it as it was. And that radical acceptance actually unlocked the door. Because she gave it to the divine, and now he's testing the waters. Now he's actually being real with himself about these emotions with this full moon in Aquarius. And again, Aquarius being the age of awakening, which we've entered. He's awakening to the divine feminine aspect within himself, nurturing and giving himself that love. And I'm hearing, no matter how hard it gets, we haven't finished yet. There's so much life ahead. We got so much to do. No matter how hard we try, we just can't say goodbye. Don't leave me with regrets, because we haven't finished yet. And I'm seeing the divine's face in this box here with this exchanging gifts. Don't you see the face of the divine here? And then you see a shadow of the masculine face of the egg here. And you got the feminine color of the pink. And then you got this unfinished symphony. And here you're seeing that the gift is the new beginning. You guys are seeing that? The gift is the new beginning. You both handled your spiritual awakenings with poise, and there's no place like home. And you feel like home is with each other. Geminis, this masculine feels like home is with you. You are his lighthouse, because he watched you work through things. He watched you work through your feelings and your fears. And he's taking a chapter out of your book. Like he's reading a chapter out of your book and making this real. I feel like you're on the same, etherically, like in the dream realm, you guys have been connecting very strong. And you've been sharing dreams and visions. I feel like there's a place you meet in the astral plane to be centered. And in this plane, you're not two people. In this astral plane of existence, you're actually one person, your higher self. And I feel like this alignment is taking place. And this is how you've come back into being, back into your oneness. And we got here by the book, just like I'm hearing, write the vision, make it plain. There's that 11 and that Gemini energy looking the same way. The symbol Gemini. That they may run. You had a long journey and not faint. Two little children. Though the vision is only for a while. Number 7 here, spiritual completion. It shall speak and not lie. For if the Lord said it, you can count on it. He will do just what he said. It is so. Yes, it is so. He will do just what he said. And it's looking like this person is praising that they're coming home. I'm coming back home. He's there at the water and she's shining the beacon. Home, where love is waiting for me. In the astral plane, they're one. Been gone much too long. This is where I'm meant to be. And because they followed the plan, I understood the assignment. They followed the plan. They followed the divine. They followed each other. They followed the leader. They grew. And they grew. They grew from this small, this small space. They expanded, became a little larger. They still held on, and eventually they became divine. They stepped into their divinity, and now the universe is mending with this mending, bringing them back together. Is bringing them back together. See the imagery of the two children, this feminine energy here, in this dress, in this holding this light. There's a feminine energy here in the dress holding this light. Peekabooing right here is a dove. Is a dove bringing you peace over this egg, a new beginning, an opportunity, an unfinished symphony. You know what? And the unfinished symphony was that sitting on an egg. Wow. In the beginning, look, this light color, you're on the same frequency because there's music here. And there's love here. There's hearts here. And there's this star right in the middle of the forehead. And there's peace. You're connecting telepathically. One song. Look, that's number 5. That's number 10. You're whole together. Ooh. Wow, 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 wow. It's the same thing I was just saying. The 2 being 1. Number 5 is radical change. 10 is closing out a cycle. The expecting powerful change. Believing in the impossible. Things are going by the book. This is exactly what the vision was. And where there is no vision, the people perish. There was a vision that you were both given. I had a vision of love. And it was more than all that you've given me. So you had a vision of love and you both stuck to the plan. Chop wood. This right here is about doing the mundane work, doing the hard work. 42 is the number 6, which is about moving things on to smoother, calmer water. So right now you just do the regular. Just focus on the regular. But there's magic in the average. There's magic in the mundane. There's still some magic there. And there's a door that's being opened as you just work. Like, for instance, you're thinking that you're supposed to be doing something spectacular. And then, baby, all the God wants you to do, all the divine wants you to do, and all you need to do is clean your house and make room. Make room for the new energy. There's divine right here. Clean your house. Make room, because I feel like your treasure island, your abundance is coming in with this. That's a 6 and there's a 9. Inverted numbers. Anyway, Cancerian energy, home life. You and this person are about to create a home together, and you're going to, I'm hearing, she found herself, she found her lover for life, then the 2 of them joined together in the Lord. Now she's complete, her threefold woman, one accord, the lady, her lover and Lord. And interestingly enough, to be fair, you get to build together. And we can build this dream together. Nothing's gonna stop us now. It's like justice is coming towards you, and you can feel it in the pit of your stomach, that it's all coming back to me now. There are parts of yourself that you lost, divine feminine and divine masculine, lost in the fight, in the battle, in the work, in the dark night of the soul. And you went and retrieved your soul. You went and found those pieces, and it's all coming back, and now you're going to be building something together. Gonna be building something together. A healer is a person who creates space in which others feel comfortable enough to heal or change themselves. That's what you did, divine feminine, for your masculine, but you also did it for yourself. You did it for yourself first. Okay, so I got artificial insemination and stagnation. It is a lie to believe that this is not moving, because that's what they want you to know. That's a lie. That's an illusion. Because I told you there are some illusions that need to be broken free out of. It's a lie that if you're thinking that it's not moving, because it is moving. Separation is a lie, because it fell right over here where it's saying work through your fears. You're afraid that you're not going to come back together, and that is a lie. Again, these are lies that that you may have told yourself. Remember I said that you was like pondering over in your head, maybe I made this up, maybe that reader was lying, you know. But it's telling you guys it's a surprise. What he said, Scar said, if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. He said, if you tell me, I'll still act surprised. You can't act surprised. It's got to be an actual surprise. Don't believe you got to give up just to feel the surprise feeling, because the universe knows you and they know how to surprise you, even if you're looking for it, because they'll bring it to you in a way you won't expect it. But the fact that they're telling you to expect this powerful change, do so. Expect this powerful change. Ooh, this energies. Look, I was finna shuffle. I said this energy stuck. Contract, connections, divine counterparts. Let me sit these down, because when I'm noticing a pattern here. You have a contract with this connection that you have with this person. This is a soul contract. You are divine counterparts. You have a contract to fulfill. It's an illusion to think you and this person are separate from each other. It's an illusion to think that it's not moving anywhere, it's not going anywhere. It's telling you to be open to change, and there was shadow work that needed to be done. There was shadow work that needed to be done. Be open to change. Do the shadow work. Do that work. Chop wood. Do that work. Chop wood. Be open to the change. Okay? Be open to the change. Expect powerful change. Do the work. You have done it, then what they want you to do. If you've done the work, just know it's not over yet. Experience the peace. On the bottom of the deck was Comforter and Matrix. And that's why I felt like was also this peace, but letting you know that you have broken out of that mode of the Matrix, that illusion. You've broken out of that. Look at that. Game over. No more betrayal. There will be truth here now. The games are over. The betrayals, it's over. Now there is truth. Look, that's your path. Now, we got premature expectations here. This is going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Because there's some healing that needs to take place from the things that you have endured. And that's what this eclipse is going to remove those illusions, reveal what needs to be seen, and help you work through your feelings and your fears. Balance your spirituality and your practicality. It's just a realignment. It's a reset. A reset. We got soulmate, soul retrieval. There's that matrix energy right there. Social distancing is here. You might be at you and this person might be at a distance from each other. You are a light worker. Your soulmate is a light worker. You both ended karmic cycles. You've done the shadow work. You're both light workers. It's saying, listen, the spirit says the answer is no. What's the answer no to? Soul retrieval. You retrieve your soul right here. Stop. Final answer. The answer is no. The answer is no what? No more social distancing. And you broken out of the matrix? Let's see. They want you to remember. Yeah. Remember. The answer is no, it's not over. Remember. Yeah. You went through the dark night of the soul. What do they want you to remember? I'm hearing Lion King. Remember. Remember who you are. You are my son and the one true king. This divine masculine may have lost himself in these karmic situations. There were some karmic situations that had a lot of witchcraft and stuff going on, and this person might have lost themselves. And I'm seeing him going back to the water, going back to the truth, cleansing himself, washing off all of this battle, all this war, all these fights, all these lies. He's remembering who he is. He's no longer allowing these energies to take control of him. He's coming up out of it. He's socially distancing himself from the karmic energy in the matrix. He's coming out of being so materialistic that he can't see the forest for the trees. He's going through a massive shift and awakening, working through his fears, working through his feelings, working through his emotions. He knows you are his soulmate. He's been doing the light work. He sees you as a light worker. Ending these karmic cycles. He's following you. He's been always following you. And this is why he wanted to end the games. I told y'all there was a reading I did back in a while ago. Like the masculine was in stealth mode and trying to uncover some secrets. This was him doing shadow work. He was uncovering some secrets because there was a lot of illusions around him. But he had to get along. What it is, play along to get along. He was in stealth mode because he had waken up way before you realize it. He's already been awake. He's just been observing and watching everybody around him, because when he makes this final decision and he closes this door, there is no opening, because the masculine energy, there's a finality to his decision making. And yeah, he's been doing a lot of back and forth, but he had not made a decision when he was doing the back and forth. Understand that. There was no decision made when the back and forth energy was taking place. That's why there was back and forth energy. You get it? Now he's coming to this place where he's being real with himself, and he's saying, look, I got to make a decision. I got to make a decision. And that's what he's doing. He's making that decision. Whenever I see this stop final answer, I feel like don't pull anymore. So I feel like this reading has come to, a head to where I've gotten the maximum out of it. If spirit leads me to revisit this situation, I'll just make another video. I'm not going to take this to the extended, because I feel like it's giving as much as it's going to give. And I listen when they tell me to stop. Because it's just repeating the same thing over and over again. And also sometimes you got these, I don't feel like anything is able to stop this from happening. Nothing is able to stop this from happening or cause any negativity. So they're telling you to lighten up. Last quarter moon in Leo. And look at her. Lighten up. Shine your light. Shine it. Because there may be someone lost in the valley trying to get home. Interestingly enough, you guys, Aquarius and Leo's energy is exact opposite. This person is going to come to you completely changed, a completely new person. When this person enters back into your life, your energy field, your acknowledgement, this person will not be the same person. Lighten up. Let go of the heavy weights of your past energy, because the cycles are over. I mean, that cycle is over. You're going into a new cycle. Round 2. So, release. Release, 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 release. Oh, here's our affirmation. Can't forget it. I accept each one of my blessings being sent my way from all corners of the universe in every ounce of space. I love you guys, and I thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.